I'm gonna take a picture of that. Today's gonna be a full day or a part day. Can't tell. Tomorrow's Rogue Galaxy though, for sure. It's Old Faithful. After all, why not? That's hard to say. Oh. I was sorry, I was looking at my phone. I just learned horrible news. Apparently my Celebi hunt may be the result of me using the touchscreen over the button controls. It's a bit, shocking. It's a bit shocking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let me respond to this person. They really just, they might have changed the game. I might get Celebi this year. Wow, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. Not that it's just gonna appear, but... That's insane to even think about. It is correct. I just got out of another Dark Cloud 2 stream after like an hour of watching them. And I thought if I made it fast enough, I could stream after they got off, but I was not fast enough. So I actually prepared a title and everything. Ooh, that's not a bad fish. Hold on, for first fish, this is pretty intense. Let's see if I get a high or low roll. This should be 140 to 150. Should be. Oh, cheated. No, I think that was like a literal minimum roll. 120,404. 800 confirmed. $250, 800 confirmed. I guess 240. $81,246. What the fuck? These are big fish. I mean, not actually. They all suck, but like... What are with these fish? These fish are crazy. Pretty much literally what happened with my microphone cord when I needed one around, when was that? Thanksgiving? Hello, welcome. My god, what is that? Am I looking at a chihuahua? Oh, what? Well, I'd love to say I know exactly who you are, but it's a big website. But I could probably pick you out from like the last few hours. That's a handsome little guy though. I apologize. I talked to a lot of people. Oh, shoot. From the freaking shiny Pokemon page. Hell yeah. The person saving my entire Pokemon playthrough. Thank you. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I had seen like one piece of information on that years ago, but like didn't think anything of it because I think I saw Absolblog's Pokemon catch his shiny Celebi using the touchscreen. Yeah, still no shiny Celebi. And like, apparently it could get worse. It looks like I could spend up to decades hunting it. Oh my god, like I literally quit playing it. Wow. Thank you so much. Like, if I hadn't seen that information, I would have never changed how I quit playing. I was so tired of it. So it's like oh, so yeah. It's like it has a dry battery. That's insane. Oh. I literally started leaving Viridian Forest and like walking in and out, and then like would save it like different frames, like trying. That's so crazy. I think they meant more like put it on an emulator. Which I think you technically can do with an R4. I think you technically can back up saves if you have an R4, but I don't know if they even sell those anymore. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you can technically back up a cartridge by using, yeah, like what you basically said was dumping. Oh, please be a good Hama Hama. Wow, I might actually shiny hunt today. I think I've spent almost 500 hours looking for shiny Celebi. That would explain so much. I'm hoping for a 120 Hama Hama. Oh. She's a beaut. But welcome. This might be a shock to you. This is Dark Cloud 2. This is not Pokemon. Yeah, that was a good one. This is a Japanese RPG made in 2002 by Level 5 Studios. Follows a boy named Max. He is a clown. He was part of a circus. And he grows up to be a fisherman among sea dragons. No, I'm kidding. It's a really complex story that I don't know how to explain properly. Not really, that's my knees, but I won't be able to move. Yeah. Anytime I please is the hard part. You'd have to actually update and dump, yeah. Yeah, that's the hard part. Although, if you use the 3DS, and I don't know how to even begin to explain this, and modified it, you could get the Virtual Console games. Yeah, I was gonna say, and you could do it on a 3DS and it'd be much faster. Have a modern Game Boy because then you can take it anywhere you want to go. Like the bathroom. I'm not gonna play my laptop in the bathroom. I've been playing the Game Boy in the bathroom for 20 years. By the way, to anybody who's never played their Game Boy in the bathroom, don't start now, it's disgusting. I was like 6. I learned to read the words flamethrower and astonish through Pokemon. I actually remember figuring out what those words meant. I don't remember how old I was, but like I remember like, oh, like it's throwing fire. Ooh, nice. I wish I was more big into the PSP when it was out. I was too much of a Pokemon fanboy. I end up modding Pokemon to like no extent with the Universal Pokemon Randomizer. That's my problem. Like my last playthrough of Black 2, I randomized the grottos and I was trying to do a Professor Oak challenge where I caught every Pokemon pre-badge 1 through the hidden grotto. And it was just like, what am I doing? Why am I this? Who would do this? That's the one you were recommending to me. Ugh. My backlog. I've never had a gaming backlog before, like, 2020. Should I throw fish? I don't want to throw fish. Throwing fish makes me feel bad. See, I always feel like I'm not doing anything when I'm shiny hunting after like the first 1,000 encounters. So I like to do Professor Oak challenges because it gives me like a target to aim for while I'm shiny hunting. And I feel like it's killing 2 birds with one. I should have said 2 Pidgeys. Wow, what a wasted opportunity. Anyways, I feel like I'm getting multiple things done. Oh my god. The old multi-hunter. Oh, so wait. Oh, what is their name? I'm gonna butcher this. I've known them for like years on Reddit. Is it Dominique? The person who has like 16 3DSs and 2DSs, and they post in shiny Pokemon all the time. I love their posts. Is it Dominique? Why can't I remember their name? Anyways, they're like one of my favorite shiny hunters of all time. Ooh, what's your team? Heart Gold, really? Okay, wait. Now I have to ask, do you hunt for trainer IDs? brag, but I shiny hunt on a single 3DS. No, I'm kidding. If you're giving me a few years, you're overestimating my abilities. Why are these fish so small? Well, I'd have to double check, but I don't think you were here when I caught any of the records, so... I'm trying. This is how it's done. Impatiently, and while I'm not paying attention. Oh yeah, no. You gotta... yeah. No offense, but that's on you. You chose Overwatch. Ooh. I gave up Apex Legends and my life instantly got better. I'm not even kidding with you. I recommend it. It might just be better. Oh god, I'm dying. Honestly, I think I found out what's causing me to sound like this, and it's disgusting. But I think it's the fact that I changed my litter box so early in the morning. I think I'm actually sucking down cat shit dust. I might die from that. It might be like a new thing. What episode is this? 163. If I die from cat shit dust, I want it named after me. Mark it 12124. Tell the writer of JoJo about it too. It'll be an episode of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. What are these fish? I just caught a 98 that weighed as much as that. Today's either the worst day for fishing or the best day. I'm pretty sure that makes me, yeah, pretty confident in the 100 FP rule that I talked about. Because I have two, or I don't have them anymore, but I've caught two 164s, and they both weighed... Oh, what did they weigh? But they had the same FP, but they were exactly 100 points apart. I have evidence of it, but I don't know how to prove it's a thing. Like, it's a thing, but like, what is it? Is it a third rule? See, like, look, that's another good fish. See, today's the day. I have to run errands, but I'll leave my PS2 on. There's something going on with the RNG today. It's the fishing contest as well. Oh god, am I dead? Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I'm catching big fish, I inhaled cat shit dust. Somebody just explained how to fix my shiny Pokemon playthrough. Oh, I'm fucking dead. The fish are getting bigger. Oh, that explains it. I'm kidding, by the way. I don't actually think I'm dead. I do think we're all being simulated. No. Although an update would explain why things are running so out of control. What's a Twitch TOS? I don't know. I'm not here for your fancy charms. Okay. I'm starting to like the little hama-hamas again. They're cute. They're cute. You won't. I literally heard you wouldn't. From a reliable source. This is gonna be 88 to 79, 278, 88 278, locking it in. Oh, sorry, Racho. Yeah, Apex and Overwatch are like similar on the surface, and then when you actually play them, like 100% different. Did you ever wait? Did you ever say who you were catching? Do I have this for turning this on Switch? Just go for shinies. No, practically do. Well, yeah, but they're first-person shooters with active abilities, and you use teamwork to advance the goal, but when you actually play them, they are fundamentally different. I really need to start my Heart Gold Soul Silver playthrough. I was actually thinking about starting that because the Celebi was so grindy. I was like, I need a win. So I was like, what's the easiest hunt I could do? And I was like, oh yeah, Heart Gold Soul Silver, like, starter hunt. You just spin the Pokeballs. And I actually don't have a favorite Gen 2 starter, so like, there really is no losing. Fortnite is like crazy. They're not like the juggernaut they used to be, but I can't believe they keep growing and changing. Totodile is my favorite if I had to pick one in like real life, but I think Chikorita being gold has like the best color palette. But Cyndaquil was my favorite growing up, and just like fucking Bellsprout Tower. Like, are you kidding me? You have a Quilava, and then you get to Bugsy, and you're just unstoppable, unless Whitney hits a good 2 rollouts on you. But if you don't get Machop, like, what are you doing? See, I've never played Counter-Strike or PUBG. I played Overwatch a long time ago. The one thing I remember about when I played Overwatch was Junkrat had just become like one of the best characters. See, the hero ability stuff is actually what got me away from all the other shooters. MOBA garbage, yeah, whatever. You said you'd quit my garbage. I used to only play Call of Duty, and then I got away from it because I wanted the abilities. It was actually one of the things. Was it Black Ops 2? It was one of the only Call of Duties with abilities. No. I think they all had abilities. No? I think they all had abilities after that. Oh, I can't remember. I've got Fish Brain, and now I've got Celebi Brain. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, like... I have been doing soft resets on Celebi. Actually, I have to look. I have to. Yes, I just saw your message. I do agree. It should be a sticky moderator thing. When did I start doing this? The time to kill in Counter-Strike and Overwatch are probably like 2 minutes apart as well. Or time to kill? Time to kill? TTK. Time to kill. I think. TTK, yeah. What are we using dictionary word for? What's happening? What did I miss? Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna look at pictures. When did I start my Celebi hunt? Okay, so the last time I gave up was June 17, 2022. When did I give up before then? I forgot Apex has all those like game modes now. Did they get rid of the what's it called where you buy stuff? I can't remember. Wow, so yeah, I'm looking at like 2 or 3 years, I guess, on Celebi. I'll have to do like the actual math on that. I just liked Apex because it felt like if you were getting shot at, you weren't just gonna die. Like when you played Fortnite, if you couldn't build like everybody else, you pretty much lost those fights unless you had superior gun skills. And then Call of Duty again, if you just got shot at first, you lost. And then Apex, it was like, okay, I'm getting shot at, let me use my ability, let me hide, and let me fight back. But Apex is ruined by its matchmaking. You either have way too easy of a game, or the enemies are just way too good, and you're ruined by them. There's rarely a middle ground where it's actually fun. Heck, some seasons of that game are so bad, in like the first 5 to 6 minutes, there's only like 2 teams out of 20 left. I had one time where I almost had like the fastest game ever, but it ended up just being an average game because I couldn't find the last team. I must be getting old. What's a 2-tap kid? That or I played too much. That's a surprisingly heavy 31 centimeter fish. I have not watched Overwatch in a long time. See, 2 headshots and you're dead, like, I don't even think that's a thing in Apex anymore. Like, there's some guns that can do it, but like, it just doesn't happen. Like, you have to be so skilled or so lucky to like get 2 shots on somebody. It's wild. You could in early Apex, but they've changed the game drastically. 52, 162. These fish are incredibly heavy. That explains all those ones earlier. Maybe I'm just getting lucky because it is the fishing contest. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, something weird's happening. The fish are like abnormally heavy. Well, couldn't you just play Hanzo? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I can't get... The fish are unbelievably heavy today. Like, with how much that jumped, this is probably a... This is gonna be like an 87, 250, 87, 260. These fish are so weird today. Hit scan's nice. It depends on the range for me personally. I guess that means I'm a hit scan person. 94, 288. Yeah, something's weird. Those sound like hacker classes. No, I'm kidding. Sojourn, that's the turret guy, right? I think that's who all my friends were trying to get me to play as the last time I, like, played Overwatch, which again was 2016. Okay, then no. Torbjorn. Yeah, there it is. No, all I remember doing was playing as Hanzo and launching arrows down a corridor and just being like, yeah, this is crowd control, people. And they're like, no, you kill people as Hanzo. And it's like, no, I'm crowd controlling. It's like, what are you doing? Like, they can't come through this corridor. Catch an arrow to the face. Rail gun as her secondary. It just sounds like modern shooter movement slid in there. Can she wall mount? No, that's Lucio. I was gonna say, if she can wall mount, she's just an Apex character. Check it out. Everybody's got a slide now. The only game that doesn't have a good slide is Borderlands 3. Oh, if Borderlands 3 had a good slide, can you imagine? Oh, nice. Yeah, that's beautiful. Can she, like, ledge grab? Like, if you jump 20 feet and hit, like, a ledge badly, will she pull herself up? 56, 178. Oh my god. If there was a day for me to catch the maximum FP for a fish, it's probably today. I don't want the maximum FP for a fish, but so be it. No, that's a bummer. At least the game's realistic. One moment. Sorry about that. I am back. It's still dark where I am, and I have my headset on. And I was talking and fishing, and I hadn't realized that my mom snuck up behind me, and it scared me. I had to talk to her for a second, but... Oh my god. I was not expecting that. I was, like, focused on my screen. I might have to watch some... I've been actually, strangely, very strangely, my YouTube... I played on Xbox One, I think? Yeah, they are completely different games. That is a very good point. But strangely, my YouTube Shorts... have been filled with, flats content for Overwatch. And I have... no idea why. I mean, other than Overwatch paid a bunch of money to pump him into, like, the mainstream. But, like, I have been watching a strange amount of his content specifically. I don't think I've played since, like... I literally remember the last things being, like... Doomfist had just come out, and people were like, this is the dumbest thing ever. He's the guy that punches. And, like, people were like, Junkrat's the most annoying character ever in the world. And I think it was, like, 2015 or 16. Okay. But, yeah, I haven't played in probably 8 or 9 years. Or watched it, and then just like all of a sudden, like a few months ago, it was just like he just appeared on my YouTube Shorts feed, and it was just like, this is wild. But I do like actually watching like his analytical videos about like cheaters and stuff. If people are actually cheaters, or if it's a like a Smurf or not. I mean, it's not like amazing content, but I do like seeing stuff like that as an outsider, because it's just like, oh, what is the difference between like really good skill or cheating? It is impressive, actually. They almost got me into Overwatch with the One Punch Man skins. Almost had me. Almost. Okay, perfect. Give me 1 minute. I need to go talk to my mom, see if she's going for a run today, or if it's raining outside, because I haven't looked outside yet, and I haven't opened my windows. It's pitch black, so I can't tell, but give me just a moment. I'm gonna put up the old fish while I'm gone. I apologize, but I might need to run to the grocery store sooner than later. Yeah, that's the worst part about, like, the smart cheaters, is you just never know. What, June? Come on, kitty. Come on, cat. Sorry about that. She has no idea. Apparently you can't see the sky yet, which means it's cold and possibly gonna rain. Yeah, that was kind of like one of the things that bothered me when I switched to PC gaming. Was like when I played Call of Duty and Apex, it was like there were certain things from like console that like definitely didn't translate well. Like the aiming was totally different. But like people just knowing where you were without you like making a sound, moving or doing anything, and just running straight to you, and it's like, okay, like you definitely could see me through walls. Yeah, I wouldn't even doubt that those were just rage reports too. Jim, what do you want? Come on, what is it? It's 5:30 in the morning. Don't. If you complain to me again, June, I'm kicking you out of the room. I love you so much, but like, no. A lot of people just play too aggressively for their own good. No, I've never been accused of cheating. I'm not that good, but I definitely have caught people cheating because I'm the opposite of good. So, like, I'll take a defensive position somewhere up on a hill, like, waiting for, like, two teams to fight, and then, like, I'll watch both of the teams get ready to fight, and then, like, one guy in one of the two teams will just turn, look at me, and just one-shot me, and it's just like, okay, okay. No, you can't cheat on Xbox, but the problem with consoles is Smurfs. Console has probably the worst smurfing problem. I don't even know how many people actually try to use mouse and keyboard aiming. Because while it's not as strong, you still have aim assist on console. Yeah, you can literally, if you have like a, I can't remember which type of, actually I think it's just whatever base Xbox Live it is. I didn't even know they had, wow, I didn't even know they were compatible. Like, I didn't know it actually had support. Huh, so I'm catching very heavy fish. Okay, I'm following now. I'm getting very heavy fish. So the question is, I'm gonna take a drink. Can I take this and run and go to other places and catch heavy fish in other places? Or will the game change as soon as I leave? Actually, when I started, I caught 3 fish on the bait rod and they were all tiny. You know what's interesting? I've been doing this for almost 200 hours over the last few months for like testing purposes and because I'm going fish mad, or what do they call it? Sea madness? But like, I don't know either. We literally don't know. I think the game sets up like random plots on a line and it's like, hey, these are the fish we are gonna get. It's still random, but it's out of this pool of fish. Or it's just totally random and I don't know. Oh yeah, I heard big things about that. That was another one. I just saw like some random YouTuber who had like not a lot of views, maybe like 1,000, which is still pretty good. But obviously, like, it wasn't like YouTube trying to like show them to me on purpose, but like they had just done some crazy Paper Mario challenges. Like, it might have been the 1,000-Year Door, but they did like some trial that's like in-game content only, by glitching through a bunch of fences and stuff, and then they did it all at level 1 as like a challenge to level up the whole time they played through the fucking gauntlet. It was insane. It was so cool to watch, but I didn't understand the whole thing. I can't remember which Paper Mario it was, but it was so cool to like watch them do the glitches to like get through the fences, and then like they use this glitch to like, I can't even remember what ability it was. I would have to talk to my mom about that, but I can get back to you on Reddit. I don't mind doing it either. I don't even mind saying this, but I just lay on my bed with my phone like I'm in the 2000s and I'm a teenage girl with my feet kicked up, and I have little toe spacers. I don't actually have toe spacers, I don't paint my toes. But that's just how I play. That's probably because I was a little kid one time playing like that, but... Thank you, though. You could probably make a killing with those. I don't know what your artistic abilities are, or if you just found a way, but just to, like, put Pokemon on them, you'd sell those like hotcakes. Literally like hotcakes. I don't even know how much, like, 3D printing... 3D printing has come, but oh my gosh, I just thought about that. Yeah, if you put like shiny Pokemon on those, you could sell those like hotcakes. Oh my gosh, yeah, people would eat that up. What would you do? Like a little sticker and then like a resin or an epoxy, just a little slide it over just to seal it in. People would, oh my gosh. Oh, this is not a bad fish. What do we got here? This might be in the 400s. Do we have a 400 here? I can't read that. I'm sorry, I can't read that comment. If I lose this fish, I'll cry. It's not a record by any means, but I need to see what it is. And I have a bad habit of reading and trying to catch fish with my peripheral vision, and it's just, it's not good. This isn't driving, it actually needs my focus. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. And we got it, yep. 127,404. What? Oh, wow. Yeah, oh, yep, that totally makes sense. And you showed up today just to talk to me. You were a stand-up person. Wow, incredible. Do you have a channel? I watch your stuff. Do you shiny hunt on here? How do I watch you? How do I click? Okay, I'm still really bad at all this. Dang, I need content to watch while I shiny hunt. Do you have a shiny hunter you watch? Because I recently had to stop watching my favorite shiny hunter. Make it scale and put the circle down and extrude them. Just upload a canvas picture of your TS and make it distinct. Oh. Do you have a I can't talk this morning. Favorite shiny hunter? I recently got to talk to my favorite shiny hunter and I was a little disappointed. Never meet your heroes. Oh, nice. I don't normally like to tell people to watch other content. Not because I don't like sharing other people's content. I love sharing other people's content. It's how they get viewed. But there's a pretty big YouTuber named Jordan Fringe, and they just did a retrospective of all of Ash's journey, and it's pretty good. It's like 12 hours long, 13 hours long. I hunted Celebi through it and never caught one, and oh my, I'm like genuinely like, it's changing like the course of my entire week now. Literally, like the I almost can't think about it right now. Because it makes me want to stop playing this and just like switch over. It's not even so much all the time, it's the sadness it's brought me. Because like it's literally pushed me away from Pokemon multiple times. Multiple times. Because like look at what I do. Like this is how I play games. Like I knew it would take some time, but like it's gotten to the point where it was just like, okay, something's not right. Like I was saying earlier, I started leaving Viridian City, or I would like move through different doorways to like transition the game because I was like, there's something going on. Like maybe I need to talk to Kurt again, or like maybe I need to, like maybe I saved wrong. Maybe I made it so that Celebi can't be shiny. What's funny is people always like, they show up and they're like, wow, you're so dedicated, it's incredible, like you're grinding. And it's just like, when I switch over to like the shiny hunters and stuff like that, it's like I feel so like dwarfed, because they'll be like, dude, you'll get it just another year and I guarantee you'll see Celebi. And it's like, don't tell me that. And like lo and behold, if I had just switched my soft resetting method, I might have seen it last year or 2 years ago. It really doesn't even matter. But like that's shiny hunters, like they're the pinnacle to me. I love it. It's why I love the community so much. But yeah, I am fishing in a JRPG, of course. See, that's not bad. Oh my god. When was it? It was like 3 or 4 months ago over on Reddit that there was like, I'm not even kidding, 5 Celebi posts in one weekend, and they were like, oh, I caught it in 100. I caught mine in 70. Celebi in 20 resets. Can you believe it? And I just like, I remember like by the 3rd person, I was just like, I can't even comment. I literally can't even comment because I can't think of anything nice. Ooh, brutal. That's in Heart Gold. Oh, it's so pretty in Heart Gold too. You doing a special Pokeball or anything? Master Ball doesn't even look bad. Actually, like the tops of the Master Ball match. Oh, Crystal VC, very nice. Very nice. So Pokeball doesn't matter. Nice, even better. There's so many Pokemon in Crystal VC that I wanted to hunt, but like I genuinely like. So is it just Celebi, or is it all encounters that might actually be affected by? Because I didn't read the whole post because I was really tired. I tried to read the last 3 paragraphs, but all it did was make me, like, insane. Because I started thinking about the time. Oh, possibly. I do try to comment on, like, every Gen 2 post I see. I was probably hunting Celebi. Oh, that's even... Oh my god. I probably was hunting Celebi. Oh, jeez Christ. That's so funny. You might have, like, actually saved my love for, like, Pokemon. Since 2018, I've logged 750 hours on Crystal BC, and, like, I just put it down. I literally just put it down not too long ago because I was like, I'm done. Like, I've been completing so many challenges in other games, and, like, this is just wasted time at this point. But, like, it's validated. It actually might have been. Oh, that's smart. You can... Wow, that's probably way better than Reddit's search function, searching your email. That's smart. I mean, I don't want to creep on your post history, so I'll let you do it. But I mean, you could just go back on your posts and see if I left a comment. Unless it was a super long time ago, because a super long time ago, I used to delete my comments after like a week or a day had gone by, just because I hated it when you'd leave a comment or something and then some snarky person would slide by 2 years later and be like, well, actually, and it's just like, my god, dude, like, I don't care. Oh, yeah, you get it then. Ugh, I just had somebody the other day who, like, corrected me. Because I was like, wow, that's so interesting. They grow like morels. Morels are a mushroom that are, like, super uncommon and you can't farm them. And, like, 2 years later, somebody responded to me and was just like, actually, in 2021, farmers recently found out how to cultivate the mushrooms. And it was like, dude, I left this comment in 2019. It was like, you're leaving a fucking update in 2021. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah. I'm assuming you mean, like, the computer one. I was a biologist for years, so when I saw that, I was just like, wow, is that legal? Like, I guess nobody gives a shit about mice. And then it was just like, wait, I'm on a computer. That's really weird to even think about, but it was just like, for a second, I was just like, wow, what does he do? Do people get their mice, like, ears cropped? I wonder if he does haircuts. That's pretty cool. What a fucking hobby. And then it was just like, wait. Let the brain work. Man. See, but that's crazy. Like, that's just enough that, like, you're a tier above everybody else. Because, like, that's something I want to learn so badly, but, like, I can't. Like, it scares me. Between, like, screwing something up from my childhood because I didn't do it right, or, like, okay, it looks good, oh my god, how long did I just leave my arm on that thing? Oh, is this hospital? Is this hot? No, I can fix this with ice. I'd screw something up. Well, you make me feel like I could do it, but then I also feel like I would just lean on the soldering iron and ruin everything. But maybe I won't. Maybe I'll watch some videos and build up my confidence. Because I have 5 Pokemon cartridges that are just dead. I mean, they might need new, like, everything, so they might be ruined. But at the same time, they might just need new batteries. And then I have, I think, 3 DSs that are dead, so I guess I could just practice on them because they're not doing anything else. I also wonder about, like, finding somebody to just put, like... Because isn't that something you can do now? Can't you just use the shell of an old game and then just put, like, a ROM in it? Can't people do that? I guess the hard part's finding somebody trustworthy to do it. Interesting. That actually does make me feel like it's a little bit easier than I'm making it to seem. Building it up. Making it sound like welding with an acetylene torch. And suddenly you're blind. Because you forgot the mask. What is up? You know, hilariously, I actually got scolded publicly in school because I wrote "wass up" on a piece of paper and I held it up during a, like, big thing for my teacher. He was, like, teaching the class. And I was trying to signal it to my girlfriend, and he tried to humiliate me, and I didn't understand the lesson. He was just trying so hard, and I just remember looking around at everybody like, I don't know what he's trying to teach me. And people are like, he's trying to teach you apostrophes. And it's just like, I don't know what you guys are trying to explain to me. And he's like, you're trying to say, what's up, not what's up. What's up? And I just remember thinking like, no, I definitely wrote it this way. And just like, I just remember sitting there and it was like this weird moment of the teacher being like, I think he's retarded. And it's like, I'm not retarded. I just like, why do you think I tried to write what's up? Like, I spent the entire class of you talking, drawing this to show her. I did not write it incorrectly. And then it wasn't until like a decade later that I realized it was because it was from Scream when he goes, "Waz up." And I was actually too young to actually even know what reference I was making. I think it's Scream. I still might not even know the reference properly. But just, I remember this moment of like looking at everybody and they're just like, oh my gosh, he doesn't understand apostrophes. And I just remember thinking like, why does everybody think I spelled this wrong? Like, I don't know what's happening right now. It's a very, okay, that would make sense because I've definitely seen the yeah. Well, I think I saw the Scary Movie 4, which would make way more sense. That would make way more sense. Because I can't watch scary movies. My anxiety turns up to 10 as soon as somebody does something stupid and I have to leave the room. It makes me so anxious, I just can't. I literally can't. I am that person who literally crawls up and over the couch as somebody's doing something stupid in a movie. It drives me crazy. I can't even watch The Office. I've never truly gotten to experience The Office just because it makes me crawl in my own skin. It like bums me out that I've missed out on such a cultural phenomenon, but like, oh my god. I just can't. Can't. There's some episodes of my favorite shows I have to skip. There's an episode of King of the Hill that every time it comes up while I'm watching through, I have to re-skip over it. Just because it's like, that's a skip. I might have been shiny hunting back then for Celebi. That's pretty far back. That might be like the start of it. Nice team, Celebi, Lugia. You could even throw the Gyarados on that team if you wanted for a cheap one. I mean, you don't have to, obviously. Oh, dang, that'd be a good one for Cyndaquil, actually. Since he's got that purple-red and Typhlosion. Good team choice already. I mean, those are, like, easy picks, but, like, I like it. Ooh, too bad Crystal doesn't have Ampharos. If you have other DSs, did you by any chance buy... Oh, did you buy Gold and Silver VC? You could get a shiny Ampharos. That's 3 pink shinies. Lugia's a bit loose on the term shiny. Shiny Magmar would be an easy one. And that's like a maroon. That's a good start. Dang. I just wanted shiny Celebi because I've never had Celebi before. Because, you know, American. I don't know nothing about events or being on time. If you could, just let me scoot past you and grab the ranch. But I figured it'd be really cool if my first ever, like, Celebi that I, like, played with and ran around with and used was a shiny one. Nice. Great choices. So that's so interesting. So I think I asked this earlier, but you might not have heard it because I think you were talking about Overwatch. Does the touchscreen reset? And I was super tired, so I should probably just reread the post you sent me. Or linked. Or you didn't send it to me, you linked it to somebody else. Narcissist. Anyways, does that touchscreen reset only affect, like, certain shinies? Because I definitely felt like my EV hunt went by super, and it is just RNG to some degree, but I felt like my EV hunt went super fast. Or is it like something unique to Celebi that causes this whole debacle? Okay. Yeah, I was tired when I read it last night, and I'm tired now. So, yeah, that was the key piece. Thank you. Interesting. So that would be interesting if you found out, like, and by accident. So I wonder if there's any, like, if I could figure out if there's other Pokemon like Bill's Eevee that I could get relatively quickly because of that. I wonder if that's, like, that's borderline secret ID stuff. I mean, that's like that's legitimate RNG manipulation. See, now that was another quarter turn fish. These are good fish today, but not record-setting fish. Let's fish it out today. We're getting good stuff. We might see something. We might. I can throw a good 4 hours probably at this, and if we don't see anything then, I'll probably do a loop around the map to every fishing hole and see if we can actually prove today if the fishing RNG is seeded. Because I should be able to catch heavy fish in every pond today with how this is behaving. It's based on the frame seeded. Okay, so it's literally like, okay. Wow. That's so weird. That is super duper weird. Wow. And the community would probably just be totally in the dark if it wasn't for that one person who was just like, yeah, I'm gonna try this with a machine. Because, like, I mean, like, I gave up. I don't even remember. I did the math one time, and I think I'm at, like, 12,000 resets. I'm actually not at that many, because I just slowed down at one point. See, like, it's almost comical. I can't wait. I'm actually gonna try again to see if I can get a shiny Celebi. I wasn't even supposed to be streaming today. I told myself I'd take all weekend off, but I couldn't. I usually play my Game Boys on the weekend. I either play Dragon Quest VIII on my 3DS, but I was like, you know what? I gotta stop playing Dragon Quest VIII and get this Celebi done. But like, let me check that. Literally, I just gave up the other day on Celebi. Like, it's incredible that that timing worked out that way. I have been on a near daily Celebi grind for... Come on. Come on. Oh, wait, here? Details. October 31st. So pretty much right when I started fishing. So for like the last 4 months, I've been on a at least 1 hour a day shiny Celebi grind again, because I was just like, I gotta get this over with. I'm so tired of this. But nope, wasn't happening, because that's so crazy too. Because like you just said, I like when I shiny hunt now, like I'm brain dead, so I watch stuff, but like I rhythmically tap, so like there's no way I was ever gonna change what frame I was entering the game on. It was always gonna be within the same probably 10 frames, just because like I have like a rhythm. That's it's still wasted time, but it feels so good to be validated, because I was just like, I was at the point where it was like, this is weird. Like, I know people go over odds, but like, how many people go over odds over multiple years? It's like, I'm putting in a shitload of time into this game. Like, this is crazy, but like, that actually makes sense. It's so funny. Because I literally was at the point where it was just like, okay, let's talk to Kurt again. Maybe we need to let's catch a Pokemon. Well, no, if I catch an Oddish, what if the Oddish is shiny? Okay, back to Celebi. Yeah, no, that's one of those things that definitely shouldn't. And it's funny. I wish I could do this. And this sounds ridiculous, but I'm such an abrasive and an asshole-ish human being by nature that I don't care at this point. But the mods don't even like me over at Shiny Pokemon, because I get in arguments all the time, primarily about trainer IDs. But yeah, I wish that was something I could message the mods about and be like, hey, you guys should pin this. But like, I just like within the last week got in an argument with a mod. Because I was commenting on somebody's post because they posted their trainer ID, because they were like, hey, I don't know how rare it is, but like I just got this cool trainer ID. And I was just like, well, I think it's pretty cool, but like they're not super rare since it's just a 5-digit number. I mean, every number is technically as rare as another number, but in that sense, every number is super rare. So it's just like, it's kind of arbitrary, but at the same time, like, I respect it. But odds are your post is going to get deleted because it's not related to shiny Pokemon. And I put that in quotes at the end. And a bunch of people or not a bunch, but like 2 people responded and were like, what do you mean? Like, of course it's not related to shiny Pokemon. Where's the shiny Pokemon? And I just got in an argument about it, and eventually the mods showed up and were like, yeah, this guy's popped up a few times. We have a record on him. And they're just like, just don't listen to him. It's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, I'm just trying to fucking tell this guy that you're gonna delete his post because you don't like that he's showing off his trainer ID. It's like, I get there's some arbitrary, like, rulings you have to make, because otherwise people will just post the weirdest things on your subreddit, but like, I think it's crazy you can't post your trainer ID because it doesn't have a shiny with it. I argue with just about anybody who thinks they're gonna, like, take a step up on me. I hate that. I hate that so much. I make all of my posts as, like, check this out. Look at this cool thing I'm working on. Hey, come and leave a comment. And for some reason, every time I do it, almost nobody. I try, I try not to, but I feel like every time I post, people try to teach me something new, and it's just like, motherfucker, like, it says I've spent 300 hours. Where does it, why do you get the idea that you're supposed to teach me something with this post? Like, let's just celebrate that I got, like, a super rare item. And they're always just like, you know, you could have just put in a cheat code. Yeah, but I want, you know, some of us have to, like, make those posts. But, like, there was one time in Dragon... I don't know if you guys have ever played Dragon Quest VIII, or any of the Dragon Quest games. But in Dragon Quest, you use things called Seeds of Agility, Seeds of Strength, Seeds of Wisdom, Seeds of HP, Magic, all sorts of stuff. And that's how you raise your stats in that game. And one time in Dragon Quest VIII, I collected enough seeds to raise almost all of my stats to max. And just, like, every time I would do it, somebody would comment, like, either, why, this is a waste of time, you're too overpowered, or, like, did you know you could do this at the end of the game but faster? And it's just like, why can't anybody just, like, read through, like, I guess I'm putting up some fucking, like, mixed messages here or something, but, like, it's just like, I never attract the people I actually want to attract. It's wild. However, strangely, the shiny Pokemon community... I shouldn't even say that. The shiny Pokemon community isn't even a strange situation. Those people are just so friendly. It's literally just an entire community based around a weird gimmick in a game from 20 years ago that became a phenomenon. It wasn't until, like, it wasn't Gen 4? Gen 5 is when it got an official term? I can't even remember, because in the card game they were called Shining Pokemon. But, like, that's the one thing that sucks when, like, I leave, sometimes I leave the shiny Pokemon subreddit and I go into other subreddits and it's just like, hey, check out this challenge I did that took me 500 hours. And they're just like, what a gross waste of time. Why would you do this? Just play the game. And it's like, oh, I should not have left. Do you think they'll let me post my Dragon Quest content in shiny Pokemon? No, they will not. But it's just like, ugh, it sucks. Like, every so often I'll find, like, a hardcore grinding version of a game subreddit where, like, the people who want to do challenges have, like, migrated so that they don't get bullied. But yeah, it really is a nice place over there. The other place I've discovered is the Dark Cloud subreddit, which is this game. Well, this is Dark Cloud 2. But I think those people just enjoy anybody else playing their favorite game of all time. Because sometimes I get people who question what I'm doing, but they're never rude about it. But, like, Dragon Quest and Final Fantasy, every so often, people just be like, you're just wasting your time. Like, what are you doing? Just play the game. Like, right. Why? This is not how you're supposed to play this game. I had one guy who told me that he thought I was wasting my life just to see a number go up in a game. And I linked him, or I didn't link him, but I replied to him with the Professor Oak subreddit. And I was just like, check this out. And he blocked me. And it was just like, oh my god. Like, I wonder if he actually looked or if he just blocked me. I think doing a... literally, this is what I think. In case you were wondering, and you probably weren't, but I'll give it to you for free. I think doing a shiny badge quest and a Professor Oak challenge is the best way to experience a Pokemon game once you think you've done everything. When you've finally beaten the game and you think to yourself, like, there's no fun to be had left. I think that's the best way to go back and just put the game file down. Like, that's it. You've done pretty much everything you could want to do in that playthrough. Because odds are, while you're shiny hunting for something, or doing a section of the Professor Oak challenge, you'll think of something else to do. Catching everything on the route before progressing and evolving it. Ugh. Crystal was like one of the greatest gaming experiences ever. I will argue till my death day. Just catch, don't shiny hunt. Some people do that and it's insane. It's absolutely insane. I think only one person may have finished a shiny Professor Oak challenge. Not in Let's Go. Somebody did it in Let's Go and I don't really count that. I mean, it's still impressive, but... Somebody, I think, did complete it in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire with DexNav, but it took them, like, years. I mean, like, 5 years, maybe. I think they started it during the pandemic, and I double-checked on them recently, and they'd either finished it, or they were on the final section. But no, like in Crystal, I think Crystal, Professor Oak is one of the greatest gaming experiences you can have. I mean, obviously there's glitches in Crystal that should be fixed and ruin the experience. But like, when you start the game, you're like, okay, I gotta catch every Pokemon, and it's gonna be, oh, wait. I'm gonna have to save, because if I run out of Pokeballs and money, I'm screwed. And it's like, well, wait. Some people were saying you can sell berries. It's like, oh my gosh, people in Gold and Silver have to sell berries to get the Moonstone to buy Clefairy. Or not to buy Clefairy, but to unlock the gift from Mom to get Clefairy. It's like, that's ridiculous. But then, if you use your adult brain, which is formed, you remember there's the PC duplication glitch. And you're like, oh wait, I can duplicate items. Oh yeah. And then you're like, wait, I can duplicate all the starters. So then, what you do is you start the game with Chikorita, and you take Chikorita all the way through Falkner, and you beat Falkner, getting Chikorita to level 15, and you give it Mud Slap. Then you do the PC duplication glitch, and you get Totodile. And you get Totodile to level 17, and you give Totodile Mud Slap. Then you restart the game a third time, and you pick Cyndaquil because it evolves at the lowest level, and you're on your official playthrough, and you have the other two starters who are holding Mud Slaps. And now you have pretty much infinite money through Mud Slap, and you depressingly have to grind up all 3 starters at the start of the game. It takes forever, but it's so much fun. I did it so that I had something to do while I shiny hunted a Sprout Tower Ghastly. Go for it. Doesn't mean I'll answer it, but yeah, always. I'll always at least try. Which will determine the future of our friendships. Yeah, I'll try. Have you caught a shiny Snorlax? No, I actually passed. It was on my list, but I actually passed up on it. And are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? So I could get to Celebi. It haunts me now. I passed up on Electrode, Snorlax, Hitmonchan, and a couple other shinies. Because I was just like, you know what? I just want to get to Celebi. I want this challenge to be in the bag. Yeah, because I'm doing a shiny blue theme team. So I was going to do like Electrode, Snorlax, Ditto, Hitmonchan, and my Ghastly hunt, which this is just funny. I was doing random encounters in Sprout Tower, and I actually did a phase because I caught the 30% Rattata. And I think it took me like another 6 months or so to catch the shiny Ghastly. But I love that Haunter. Yep. Yep. Unless you evolve it to a Gengar. And then it disappears forever. Not actually, but like, it's just that bad. There is actually only one Pokemon that changes after evolution, and it changes its gender. Actually, there might be new Pokemon. This is only as far as Gen 6, but there was only one Pokemon that had a chance to actually change a stat or something when evolving, and it was actually the gender. The gender had a chance to change when evolving. $95,244. Okay, so if I don't catch anything, Gengar is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time as well. But since I could never trade with anybody growing up except for my brother, and at a certain point my brother just didn't want to play Pokemon with me anymore, which is, you know, understandable. It was annoying as shit. Ooh, decent fish. We're having a decent day. Not a record, but this is a decent fish. Might be another 400. But I just got used to using Haunter for years. And then when I finally decided, like, okay, I'm going to do this playthrough and get a shiny Ghastly. Like, how am I going to get a shiny Gengar, though? I started looking at Cerebi.net, or is it .org? I think it's .org. Cerebi, I think it's .net. I was like, wow, Haunter is way better than Gengar. I hope this is a 150. This is either another super low 120, but I think this is a 400. The bar went up 3/4. This is a 400 right there. 130, 446. Why? $131. What time is it? Oh, I was about to miss the 5 p.m. Can't miss prime time. Damn, I found the last 2 lines of my friend. Aww. Yeah. It's a hard pass, no bank transfer. 446, my brain is melted. Kaji. Daily. Records. Done. Updated. I got a 133.20 like half an hour ago. Yeah, so like how are you calculating maximums from that? Well, I'm glad you didn't quit fishing after all. Well, I was gonna quit fishing. I was 110% gonna quit fishing, but then I realized, like, who's gonna catch the record besides me? Like, it's me. So I figured I had to let the people know. So I'm back. I only pay with PayPal. Yeah, no. It's just how I get to 7. Let's see it. Let's see the 750. Let's see the 750. And I want to see it in a clown outfit so that I know you're not cheating. Oh wait, no, yeah, no. Because you got 101 and 375. Oh, so you're just doubling. Okay. I thought you had some sort of like crazy mathematical. And I thought you were flexing on me. I thought you said you were gonna get to 750. I was like, let's see it. Let's see you catch the 750. I've got a collection of the mice from this brand called Final Mills. Wow, nice. Wow. Oh wow, I thought you were just, okay, that's even cooler. I thought you were just collecting them. That ending made that even cooler. Damn, nice. Oh, that's cool as shit. I wish more companies did stuff like that. Ooh, what would I design my mounts to look like? That'd be badass. Like the side buttons and stuff. I feel like a snake, like a viper's head, that'd be badass. Do they do stuff like that? Am I overthinking this? Oh yeah, I'd do like a fucking snake's face or something like that. Like a cool ass design of a snake head with the side buttons for snake eyes. Scroll wheel, do like a Gaboon Viper. I will after this stream, but I try not to get distracted because I have horrible ADD. Oh, thank you. I do like having a nice link. But I have a horrible time if I get distracted watching like a video or something on stream. I'll just fucking, I'll zone out. I will. My brain's like a fucking cage. Like a very large cage where 90% of the stuff can just slip through the bars. So like it's not really a cage. It's just kind of a shelter where things can come and go if they please. And they usually just don't hang out for long. Things just kind of go. Why? These fish are so bizarre. It's like insane. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, that was a bad shake. Oh gosh, that was horrible. Ooh, I might have to end stream early here. I am starving. I've been up far too long this morning and I have not eaten breakfast. Stretch. I need caffeine. I am not going to make it through today without caffeine. Alright, I'm gonna give it till nightfall, and if I don't hook, well, no, I'll give it 20 more minutes. If I don't hook a record-sized fish, I am hopping off to eat breakfast because I am starving, and I'm realizing caffeine is not going to help my stomach at all. Oh shoot, I should actually... I don't even know if my 3DS is charged. I'm gonna have to play that today. I'm gonna... Give me one moment. I think I know exactly where it is. I have no idea if it's even charged. Okay, on the charger. 20 minutes left. Shoot. I just got off position. I hate that. I like to take nice pictures with the sea dragons behind me, because I'm a weirdo. Shoot. That should be good enough. Dang, so this is wild. I've definitely stumbled onto a seed or something here. I wonder if that's what's going on. I wonder if there's multiple seed types. And I just, this whole time, have thought, like, oh yeah, there's a big fish seed. But, like, there's actually, obviously, I mean, there's always millions or hundreds of thousands of different seeds in a game. But if that's, like, simply it, like, I am looking for a very specific seed type of long fish. And there's, like, long-ish fish, long slightly fish, and then 200,000 other random seeds. I mean, that is how seeds work, but there are definitely some where you catch suspiciously similar fish. It's like, I'll go entire days without seeing fish these sizes. And I've seen them for the last almost 2 hours now. So I might actually have to go back and watch my own stream. I hate watching my own streams because I feel like I sound like an idiot. I think everybody does that, though. Well, no, not everybody. There's some narcissistic people out there. But dang, okay, so... I will have to look into that. Because if that's all I need to do is just if that's all anybody needs to do is just reset their game until like the first 10 fish are just monsters. That's it. Like we've cracked the case. We figured it out. It still doesn't get you the record. But it helps us figure out why nobody has ever caught the fish. I mean, if you were a new player and you walked in and every fish you tried to catch was so big you couldn't catch it, you'd just leave. You wouldn't stick it out. And the average player isn't going to reset their game 10,000 times. But here I am. You know what's crazy too? That Celebi grind has like defined me over the last few years, because like it's definitely my grind that I've been like, this shows that I've got like some determination, and like it was fucking borderline for nothing. And that's so funny to me, because whenever I would get down on one of my other grinds, I'd switch to fucking shiny hunting Celebi, because I was like, it can't get worse than this. And like it couldn't. And like that's the funniest thing, is like as soon as I catch, like that would be so funny, because as soon as I catch Celebi, I have to finish the Professor Oak challenge by just catching Mischievous. It's Celebi and then Mischievous, and the Professor Oak challenge that I've had going since 2018 will finally be over. And then I have to catch a Staryu, which I think is like a 20% chance in its best like location at night. And then I wanted to go for Miltank, but my Reddit acquaintance that's been going for Miltank for the last like 2 years just gave up, because on their 4DS hunt, they have, I think, phased 37 times while hunting Tauros and Miltank. And I was just looking at that as like a single DS hunter with this Celebi situation, and I was like, no way. No way. But now that I know the situation's different, I might actually try it, because it's random encounters, so it's different. It's totally different. It's still intense with all the different Pokemon available, but... yeah, I mean, like, that's just how RNG is, though. But, like... and, like, it kills me, because, like, I know how rare full odds shinies are. Like, I shouldn't get too excited. But, like, I'm totally remotivated. Because, like, I know that my RNG was actually messed up. Because the craziest thing is, I started playing Pokemon with Yellow, and, like, again, I used repels and stuff like a normal person growing up. But I didn't see my first shiny until X and Y in a Horde battle, when I was grinding HP EVs against Whismur. And it was just like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's my first wild shiny. Oh my god. And then, like, I got obsessed with breeding them in that game because they had the Everstone and the Destiny Knot and all that other stuff, and it was really easy. And then the pandemic hit, and I was like, you know what? This is the perfect time for me to try to actually catch some shiny Pokemon. And I saw John Stone make a Professor Oak challenge video, and he was just like, yeah, you can get a shiny Ghastly by doing this. 8 months later, after restarting 3 Professor Oak challenges that got past the first gym, one of which got past the second gym, grinding in Sprout Tower for Ghastly encounters, I finally moved on. And what's so crazy is, like, I went, again, almost 15, 16 years without seeing a shiny. Oh, no! That's the first thought you would have. Thought I'd gone soft on you. I have not gone soft on you. I'm sorry, I've been watching a bunch of people stream, but I think I just watched you whoop on Gaspard. Was that you that I was watching whoop on Gaspard last night when I was supposed to be shiny hunting? Benny? I killed. Oh my god. You did kill it. No, not that. I've never accidentally. Well, I have accidentally killed a shiny, but I don't have a story like that. Nice. Gaspard's actually a very tough fight. What'd you think about the fireballs? The fireballs are like, I don't know. I feel like little kid me's brain was not ready for the fireball challenge. Oh, here we go. Just in time. Hopefully this is a good fish for you. Got something on the line. Oh, that pesky fireball part of that fight. I'm always so into the Gaspard fight, and I'm just like, okay, block, he's gonna do a ranged attack, and then it switches to the fireball part. I don't usually stream my Pokemon playthroughs, just because it's kind of like, 116,386 isn't bad. Could have been a bit higher, but that's a good fish. Because it's kind of like the one game that I still have as like a relaxation. I don't know if that makes sense. Especially, it probably doesn't make sense because I've been talking about how awful it's been, but like, it's like the one thing that I try to like actually not think about, like, oh my god, did I get the recording? Do I sound good? It's just kind of like a decompress. It's kind of weird. I believe it or not, I don't talk to myself this much when I don't have the microphone on. But it's kind of nice to actually not have a moment where it's just like, fuck, have I not been talking for 30 seconds? Because I've been thinking about fucking the color blue too hard. It's like, oh damn, look at that blue back there on the horizon. And all of a sudden I'll do like a 2-minute silent monologue in my head about, do I like the blue on the horizon, the blue in the sky, or the blue in the water? And I'll realize I haven't said any of it out loud because it's too stupid to say out loud. But I'm still having the thoughts. And it's nice to be able to do that while I play Pokemon or something. Because I think I stream almost every game that I actually play now, which is probably not healthy, but like, fuck that. Like, yeah, like, say all the thoughts and play all the games, but like, I usually don't stream on the weekends because it's a wonderful time to hang out with my mom. But sometimes my mom runs for like 3 or 4 hours at a time, so like, I either have to run for 3 or 4 hours or just not hang out with my mom. So I stream. Even invasive ones for better content. They let the invasive thoughts flow. Good, abstract. Let the invasive thoughts flow. Good. Something, something, something dark. Something, something, something Vader. Yeah, like there was something the other day that I was just like, oh, it'd be so cool if I could just hop on and test this thing. And then like as I was testing it, I was like, oh wait. Let me click OBS. I should be recording this. Like what if that's so dumb. What if it happened and I wasn't recording? And then I was like, well, I might as well stream it so I get my live reaction and like people can watch if they want. And then like by the time I pulled it up, I would realize like, Jesus Christ, I'm just fucking streaming. Like I just talked myself into streaming. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Jesus, why am I up? What am I doing? And it was just like, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. But I think my 3DS is like the one thing I have. Which, hilariously, I say that, and like, that's a nice fish. I'm not even that strong because I have this. But I don't use it because again, I try to actually take a break sometime. I would say sometimes, but it's sometime. Rarely. I'm honestly like very burnt out on fishing, but with Dragon's Dogma 2 coming out in 2 months, I feel like I've got a safety net. That's not a good way to treat your mind. If anybody's listening to this and you're on the edge, please do not fucking treat your health, your mental health that way. But fuck it, we got Dragon's Dogma 2, baby. That's one thing that always catches me off guard, because like my cats will wake me up at like midnight, and then by 2 a.m. I'm just like, okay, well I should do something. And then I'll hop onto stream and people are like, yes, you're streaming! And it's like, what are you doing up at this? Oh wait, yeah, fucking rest of the world. Let your brain wake up. Entire planet exists. You haven't even left your bedroom yet. Oh, nice. For once, my cats didn't wake me up, which is like, it's such a low bar for me to have a good day, but like that sets the day. I would love to stream for 24 hours, but like sometimes I forget how loud I talk. And my mom's one of the hardest working people I've ever met in my lifetime, if not probably first or second. And if I woke her up because I got excited about a fish, I'd feel terrible. I wouldn't recover. She's supposed to go on a huge, I think she's doing a 100-miler in a few months. So she's going to be running a huge race, and I plan on doing a big 24-hour stream while she's gone. Because then I can act like a buffoon in the middle of the night and not feel bad about waking her up before her super important job. Because my mother does not fish in video games all day. She contributes to society. I contribute to a very small proportion of society that's interested in giant fish and Rogue Galaxy. Dang, I'm gonna have to tune in on your streams when I'm doing some shiny hunting then. If you're about to, oh, you're about to hit chapter 4. That's good stuff. Or you're already in chapter 4. I need to watch past the Gaspard part. That's such a good, like a hard fight. It's a good fight though. A lot of people just quit at that point because they'll either train just Max or just Monica. And when they get to that part, it just, you can't. You have to be ready to use both characters. I mean, obviously the seals in Chapter 3 kind of prepare you for that, but you can actually get around... I don't know if I'm spoiling this. You can actually get around the seals by buying scrolls in town when you're in Palm Brinks. What's the guy's name? Morton? Oh, did you play through the whole thing in one session? My god. Like, you beat this... I'm gonna have to watch that whole VOD. Okay, so... Okay. I was like, you did not go from fucking Gaspard to the end, right? I was on the Gaspard. Okay. I was like, there's no way. Are you, like... Did you watch, like, something preemptively for preparation? That's incredible. But, okay. Yeah, 50 hours is solid. That's a good playthrough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check, right? Yeah, because you have long hair. I'm almost certain it was your videos I was watching of you fight Gaspard.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's you. That's absolutely you. Because I was like, this dude skates. I don't know if you actually skate. Yeah, okay. Goofy or regular? Let me judge you for a moment. Oh god, I'm gonna pick up a bunch of bad hobbies. Regular. Oh god, I'm gonna skate again. I'm gonna go back to shiny hunting. If I didn't live on a dirt road, I probably would pick up skating again. I grew up on street because it's what we had, but it was probably around 14 or 15, which, God, seems like so long ago now. I mean, it's really not, but it just seems like it. We discovered a local skate park that was close enough we could convince somebody's parent most weekends to drive us to, and it was like this tiny little, like, street park, and it was so nice because, like, we would be basically looking for the best spots with, like, not terrible blacktop. Oh my god. Damn. Oh, I'm glad you're still with us. And using your hands. Jesus. That is absolutely insane. Motorcycle or bicycle? I'm gonna guess bicycle. Damn. Grateful to have you with us. That's, yeah, I had a, even longer ago, I had a stepbrother that was way into BMX, and that was, there's like a certain height that just, my fear kicks in. I respect that. That's mad intense. Obviously, you know that. Yeah, I've always been interested in adrenaline sports. Like, I got into rock climbing and just, like, I took one class on setting outdoor, like, gear and stuff like that, and just saw one friend took a whipper, and it was just like, my god, like, it's a good thing you wear your helmet, and they just looked at me like, I fucking hate this thing. And it was just like, what is wrong with you? It's just like, you just fell 15 feet. Like, you can't land that every time. But that's why I had to give up skateboarding. I was out at a skate park just, like, practicing my little line. It wasn't even a good line. I was just trying to ollie. What was I trying to do? It was like a little curb. I ollied down the curb, went up a quarter pipe, rocked a fakie, went up like a little pyramid, would do like a fakey heel flip up the pyramid with my momentum and then would roll out. And one of the times when I was trying to land the heel flip, the board shot out from under me and I just landed on my ass. And I remember thinking like, this is it. Like, I'm gonna fall at this park at 3 o'clock in the morning and have to wait till a bunch of kids show up at 3 p.m. when they get out of school to fucking help me. And it's just like, I can't fucking do this. Like, this sucks. I mean, mind you, I think I was 27, so like, I'm not fucking Jaws over here. I haven't been skating for 20 years. That's the crazy thing too, like, I wish skateboarding was taken more serious because, like, look at Tony Hawk. Like, I think he just finally gave up on doing the, like, yearly 900 at, like, 56 or some shit, or 57. Like, skating is incredible exercise, and I wish it was, like, more widely accepted, because I probably wouldn't have gotten so much into flip tricks and been way bigger into, like, the Southern California cruising vibe. Because when I was in college, I built what I called a Frankenboard, and it was just longboard wheels on, like, an 8.1 or 8.2 toy machine deck with, like, triple spacers. So I could literally ride past, like, patches of gravel on the road as I got to class. And it's such good exercise, and believe it or not, it's phenomenal for your hip flexors if you sit around all day. Those big kicks for speed are just great for stretching your hip flexors. And if you sit in a chair all day, it's good for it. But yeah, I mean, for like, I don't know, the last 10 years, you haven't even been able to ride a skateboard on most sidewalks. Like, there's literally anti-skateboarding propaganda still. It's wild. It's such a new sport, and it's still, like, in that... I don't know, it's still sort of in that counterculture phase, but, like, I almost feel like counterculture came and went. Like, at this point, people are just so tired of that bullshit that it's just like, just let the kids skate. But, like, nobody ever took down the signs that said it's illegal. I went to school in 2015, and I still remember getting looks for carrying a skateboard into class because people would be like, like, let's see a kickflip. And it's like, man, Fortnite's doing worse for kids than skating. At least kids can dance now. I will say the average kid has better moves. Disco's back, baby. Anything's good on the dance floor. Getting kids busting out Orange Justice. I'm telling you, give it 20 years and the kids that grew up doing Fortnite dances will have better knees than all of us. These kids busting out all these sweet and dance, like, crazy bends and whatnot, they'll have insane knee strength when they're older. They'll get to 30 and just be like, what's wrong with these people's knees? And then bust out a stanky leg that's so low, like, it hurts my back to watch. Some kid's walking down the aisle doing a Bernie with his head dragging just because he's so limber. Probably the one thing saving, like, kids these days is memes, honestly. Like, as I think about it, like, good for the kids these days that they have memes. Good for them. I was thinking about, like, what it's like to fucking go to school the other day, and I was just like, no. Hard no. They're scary, too. Like, I can't imagine... Like, this is what I was thinking about, like... Because Twitter and stuff was just becoming, like, so popular when I was in school. But, like, I was getting ready to graduate. Like, it was... The power of Twitter was not quite realized. But, like... And I don't know if it was as popular where you are. DNA of the Soul. So, yeah. So, like... it was like right when all of that had started becoming popular, and this person started a confessions page on Twitter where you could send in school confessions and they would anonymously tweet out the confession. And like, I was just thinking about how mundane that is compared to like modern kids in social media, about how they'll just straight up post a video of you. They won't even post an anonymous confession. They'll just like straight up send it to like WorldStar or something. Not even WorldStar anymore. They'll just post it themselves. You must have been pretty cool to have an entire website made against you. That is like fueling a passion for somebody else. That's like being so hated somebody takes up art. Can't stand this guy. Pixel. No, actually. Oh god, is this something? Oh god, have I blocked something? My Google is on my phone. What have I forgotten? Yeah, I wasn't allowed to use that. Yeah. I had to make my own MySpace in private and then not use my pictures on it just in case somebody recognized it. I literally had a Final Fantasy 7 or no, Final Fantasy 10 character as my MySpace picture for like a long time, just so nobody could figure out I even had one, which like completely defeated the point, because I'd be like, hey, add me, this is my MySpace, and they'd be like, who the fuck is Yojimbo? It's like, it's a summon, it's an Esper, well actually it's an Esper from Final Fantasy X, and he's not really like your summon, he's more of like a bodyguard that you have to pay, but it's really cool. And they'd just be looking at me like, I'm not adding this. Like, what is this? It's like, that's my account. Add him. Add him. Isn't that such a cool picture? It's just a fucking picture from Final Fantasy X of Yojimbo or something, like, from early Google Images. It's another decent fish. I've had good fish today. Yeah, pretty much. It's like, I know what you did last summer. It's like, Jesus Christ, why is this weird-ass Japanese sword-carrying guy telling me he knows what I did last summer? How's he know actually what I did last summer? Types in your address. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay. We'll fish until nighttime, and then I'll eat breakfast. I'm starving now. Shoot, that is actually... I might have to watch some of your streams today. Because I don't know if you saw earlier, but somebody just informed me. Oh, I didn't even realize it was Don Doken. Memes. Good morning. Your color's the same as Racho from earlier. Racho. I think it's Rocco. It could be Racho. Racho just informed me that I've been doing my shiny Celebi hunting incorrectly for the last 3 years, and I've been potentially hard resetting my 3DS, which will not result in a shiny unless I find the correct shiny frame, which is how a dry battery emerald works. So I more or less have wasted the last 3 years of my life playing Crystal incorrectly. But that's okay, because in like the last couple of weeks, I've actually started to think to myself, like, I'm doing something wrong. And the answer is yes, I am doing something wrong. the sad part is, yes, I am doing something wrong. So I basically have to start over with the shiny hunt, despite the fact that I've put like 400 or 500 hours into it. But that's okay. Kind of. Can't really do anything about it. But I can move on, and I can keep shiny hunting. Shoot. Yeah, I'm at the 2-hour mark. Ooh, God, I almost lost that fish. Wasn't paying attention. So, this is a good time for me to take a break. Big jobs, yeah. It's a tall order. Thank God it's not a dirty job, though. I am a germaphobe. Not really a germaphobe. It's like, I have no problem. Like, I used to dissect animals all day for fucking necropsies to figure out how they died. But, like, I do wash my hands pretty heavily. But we do big jobs, not dirty jobs. Big jobs, yes. Tall orders, yes. Insane tasks, yes. Not impossible, though. I mean, what the fuck, no. Who tries an impossible task? I'm not Kratos from God of War. Like, what? No. Stop. Although, is it an impossible task if Kratos can do it? Is that... I think that's the whole reason why he kills the Sisters of Fate. I think that's, like, the whole metaphor. Oh my god, am I critical thinking? Confusing title is confusing. Fishing Madness, Part 163, Kaji 131, 446, Kaji Daily Record. What do you mean, confusing title is confusing? No hyphen between 160... Oh my god. Alright, so everyone, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. It's been a wonderful day. I've had a lot of fun fishing this morning. It's been great luck. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. No, I'm kidding. But it is actually the 2-hour mark. I am starving to death, so... I am going to wrap up. That is hilarious, an actual ending, but... The question is, do I want to leave the PS2 running so that I can test for heavy fish in other pools of water later today? It'll be much, much later today. I have to go shopping. I have no food to eat. I was eating at Burger King last night, which, you know, not bad. Mushroom and Swiss burger on a potato bun, not bad at all. Pretty good. But the question is, do I want to leave this save running so that I could come back later today and go to all the different pools of water? Because I'm not obviously catching a record here. We just haven't seen it. I could come try again later. But what I'm thinking is maybe if I go around to all the pools of water where I haven't caught a record, maybe we'll catch something decent. There's a chance for that. But I'm not just going to leave stream running because I think that's really weird. Despite the fact that I'm like... Twitch is like asking me to more or less leave my streams running. It's super annoying, but like I'm not doing that. Like it's fucking weird. It's like, if you had more people watching during your downtimes, you'd be an affiliate. And it's like, eat shit, motherfuckers. Like you just want to run ads. Like, I'm not leaving my streams open while I'm not there. Like I'm not fucking a hot tubber. So, thank you for stopping by, everyone. It was really cool. So many people talked to me today. That was so cool. It was really cool to talk to all of you. It doesn't even feel like 2 hours have flown by, but if it wasn't for the fact that I can actually hear my stomach through my heads, I'm shocked you guys can. I'd keep fishing. God, what is that? That's so good. Sunbeam Streams. That's a stream I gotta check out. Fuck, that's so good. The little fucking gerbil, the head pats. God. Sun-B-8-O Pop. Gotta run. Oh, God, look at all this. There's so much about Twitch I don't know. Excellent. Alright, well, hopefully I have Celebi news for all of you. I have bad news for some of you. I'm going to be streaming Rogue Galaxy tomorrow. Some space pirates for the world. Galaxy? It's Rogue Galaxy. Why did I say... That was dumb. Alright, I'm tired. Oh, Jesus, I almost reset the PS2. Just gonna end stream. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I hope you have good things happen to you. And potentially, find the largest Cheeto you've ever seen. If you don't eat Cheetos, You can't win. I'm just kidding. I don't even eat Cheetos. I don't know why I said that. I'm like actually tired. Take care.